My sister had a teddy bear, a scary teddy bear. I do not know why, but it creeped me out. It was just so disturbing to me. The thing that has its eyes looked so real. It was as if it was made from a real bear, and its face was just blank and unsettling. I first started to get weird feelings about the bear when my sister first got it. She was only a baby at the time, and I was only about 4. We had a dog, you see, and he had a habit of eating things, so my mother always had to put it up in a small cabinet in the corner of the hallway upstairs. Every time I went up those stairs, I saw that creepy bear suddenly glare around the corner at me, as if it was watching me. This wasn't even the weird part. It started to get me really weird just about 5 minutes later, at the age of 6 or 7. My sister had lost interest in the bear, so my mother just threw it out in the old toy cupboard. The only problem was that the cupboard was in my room. When I was 9, I was old enough to go stay on my own and go to bed without any assistance. I would get into my bed every night and turn my lamp off. That's when it got scary. As I was getting some sleep, I suddenly remembered my mom putting that teddy bear in the cupboard. I slowly turned to look over across the room to see though through the glass. My heart suddenly stopped as I thought about the horrors that plush caused me, but at the age of 9, I wanted to grow up and lose those fears, so I shook it off and put it at my head under the pillow. When I got up to pull the sheets a bit further, I noticed something that would scar me for life. Sat there at the end of my bedroom, the teddy. My heart started beating normally again. I sat there staring for about a minute. When I needed to yawn, I closed my eyes, opened them to see the teddy sitting closer to my bed. At this point, I was really freaked out. I was starting to move back towards the wall and looked around to see if there was any sign that anyone had come in. When I looked back to see the teddy on the edge of my bed, I was so startled that I almost fainted from fear. When I blinked again and had gone, I looked around. To my relief, I saw no sign of it. I sat my head back in my pillow, hoping for some sleep. When I opened my eyes, it was above my head, staring straight down. I screamed as it lunged down at me. I have never seen the bear the same way again. A few years later, after years of horror, I burned it. I sat in enjoyment as the bear was turned into smoking ashes in my fireplace. I have lived my teenage life through adolescence. The only thing I could remember that way was anyway similar to my bad experience when I was watching Trainspotting. That fucking baby scene shocked me so badly. But other than that, it was all well. When I turned 19, I was about to move into my new home. I had been given the keys to the house and was ready to set up my furniture. After hours of carrying, I carried the final box from the removal truck into the front door and shut the door behind me. I turned to go in the kitchen and put on the table. I opened it to see the cabinet. I took it out, walked into my new living room, placed it in the corner, stared at it. I thought to myself, I don't remember packing this cabinet. I didn't really care that much, as I had just moved into my new home. I walked back into the kitchen to grab my television and brought it to the living room when I saw it. The teddy, it just sat there, staring at me.